Next honoree is another pioneer in her field. She is the first black female broadcast reporter, one of the first black female broadcast reporters, and one of the founders of the Dayton Area Broadcast Hall of Fame, and the reason why most of us, I think, are here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Retha Phillips.
Joining our class of 2007, Retha Phillips, who got into Dayton broadcasting the hard way. She wanted to get into the business so bad she left her home here and went to the Virgin Islands spinning records as a disc jockey. And when she came back home, she made local broadcast history. Jim Bennett was general manager of WING Radio back then.
I remember when she came to work for us, I had asked our news department to look for some minority women, because we had a lot of very good newscasters and news reporters, but we were very short on having women and minorities. And I don't know where Roy Dittman found her, but she showed up, and I was impressed with her.
So was the market, and she soon moved into a field of broadcasting she really loved, news. Close friend, WDTN's Sharon Howard.
When I started in the business, the first person that I saw who looked like me was Retha Phillips. And after I started working with her and getting to know her, it was clear to see that she was a trendsetter. I mean, she was the first African-American reporter that covered City Hall and Dayton Police.
While police spend a lot of time looking for missing children, police officials say it's worth it when they can return a child safely to its home. At the Dayton Safety Building, Retha Phillips.
She broke every big story that ever came out. She had broadcasters from the competition who would follow she and Bob Phillips around. It was the Phillips and Phillips team.
I've had the privilege of working with you for many years. You were persistent, aggressive, and you used to run me ragged. Many of your stories appeared in print, in the paper. Let's ask these two. Well, I take this to be another no comment.
She was more than a reporter. She was also an anchor.
This is Eyewitness News This Morning with Retha Phillips.
Good morning. It's Friday, September 27th.
She also spent time behind the camera, which set her up for another career in the business after Channel 2, running Dayton's government channel. Again, paving new ground and picking up plenty of awards along the way.
She has done so much in our business in terms of setting standards.
She has worked so hard. For example, this project right now, she spent hours and hours on this project. Over the last couple of years, she was the main driver of it.
You were a role model for the minority community. You proved you could get it done.
After setting such high standards in our business, she then started giving back and has done a lot of work in the community with Mercy Manor and the Crime Stoppers Board and so many countless organizations. She is absolutely deserving, and most notably, this organization was her dream. And I'm just glad that we were able to get it up and going while she is still here to smell the roses of all her work.
Congratulations, Retha. You deserve this honor.
For all her pioneering work in radio and television over the years, Retha Phillips has earned her place in the Dayton Area Broadcasters Hall of Fame.
I do want to thank Steve DiOrio for making sure that we weren't shameless in asking Retha to produce her own video, which would have been really tacky. But it is such an honor to have worked with Retha and to also be such a good friend. She has role modeled for so many people, men and women. And I used to tell people all the time, she's short, but she's persistent. And I am so proud of all of the things that she has done. And we are so grateful in this community to have someone who continues to give back. You know, she retired and moved to Florida, but she's still doing work for us us in Dayton. I mean, she flew back up here just to do all of these interviews and to continue the work. So, ladies and gentlemen, please let us honor Retha Phillips.
Thank you very much, and to my brother Bob Phillips. I really appreciate your comments. You know, being one of the founders, you never want to give the impression that you are trying to promote yourself. The Hall of Fame was founded so that many Dayton area broadcasters, present, past, and future, who might otherwise be forgotten, be recognized for their outstanding and dedicated work and commitment. Although I have been approached several times about this honor, Sharon Howard was just more relentless. However, I am very honored, and I thank the Hall of Fame board for selecting me. I have very much enjoyed my years as a broadcast reporter. I've met so many nice people along the way, many who are here tonight. I thank them for coming, along with my many other friends and relatives. My nephew Todd, who traveled from Louisville, Kentucky, Betty Bird from St. Louis, Missouri, Lawrence Williams, who traveled all the way from Florida to be here, and my many friends at City Hall and Montgomery County. Thank you all so much for being here. I also want to thank the students at the Montgomery County Job Center, who I taught over the years. I so much enjoyed working with the future generation of America. You know, it's not easy being a pioneer. Kathy and I both can attest to that. I was told many times back in the 60s to give up any thoughts of being a black female in broadcasting. But when you keep God in your focus, faith in your heart, and a lot of determination, you can accomplish almost anything. I would like to close with a quote from Oprah Winfrey when she spoke to students at Spelman College in 1993. Dare to be different. Be a pioneer. Be a leader. Be the kind of person who in the face of adversity will continue to embrace life and walk fearlessly through the challenge. It doesn't matter what you've been through. What matters is where you're going and who you have helped along the way. I, Retha Phillips, hope I have helped someone along the way and opened the door for others to reach their goal. I also would like to thank George Weimer, Jerry Kay, and especially Jim Bennett for being pioneers in their own way and helping me to open that door. I sincerely appreciate it. And I'm sincerely grateful to the Hall of Fame, and we want to keep it going. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.